Hello artists, we are going to be making a initial design and we're going to be using this magical stuff called tracing paper. And to start with, we have this piece of paper and we are going to be folding it in half a diagonal like this, and we are going to write our initials on this. Now I could write my initials like this. This would not work. Too small. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out with my pencil. So here's my T. Here's my M. It's going to the top. And here's my B. All right? Now they got way big, went to the top, not like this. All right? Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over them with marker and I'm going to make them thick. All right, they need to be as thick as my finger. All right, as thick as my finger. And if you want them to touch each other, you could. All right, but they definitely need to touch the top here. Now comes the fun part. So this side of the carbon paper is the side that transfers. This side, the bluish side with the print on it and stuff, doesn't transfer. Now, if you fold this in half like this and then just put it in here like it's eating it, like that, then you're gonna go over your letters like this, and I'm pushing hard. Pushing hard. You guys are gonna lose your mind when you see this. And then I'm gonna open it up. Oh, there it is right there on the inside. So then I'm gonna go over it with my marker. And this is gonna become a design. Like so. And if I had some lines that didn't connect, I'm just going to connect them. All right, there it is. Now I'm ready to go on to the next part. Now I'm going to put a dot where I want the middle to be. And I'm going to say the middle's here. So I'm just going to make a big dot. Hello, that's the middle. Then I'm going to get this paper and I'm going to write my name on it. And I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to put the dot in the middle. And then I'm going to take my tracing paper and I want to make sure that I have this in the middle. Okay, so that's in the middle. So I'm going to put my finger on the dot and I'm going to slide. Oh, that's going to make it go on the other side. Now, if you do this wrong, the worst thing that can happen is it'll go on the back of that. All right, now I have to have something hard again. My marker won't work. Too soft. I need a hard material, like a pencil or a colored pencil. And let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay, now I'm gonna move it to the next quadrant. And I'm gonna put my finger on the dot. And I'm gonna slide my tracing paper under. And keep tracing it. And the worst thing that can happen is your picture moves around and then, so annoying. So try to keep your picture still. I suppose you could put tape down and hold it, you know, like you could put some tape in here. That would work. All right, let's see that? Yep. Okay, now they kind of overlapped here, and that's okay. So now I'm going to turn my paper, put this on the edge, put my finger on the dot, and go again. And move it again. Put it on the corner. Finger on the dot. I got it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So now this is trash. This is trash. And now I'm going to outline this with permanent marker. Now some of you might be using paint with this to color it. Others of you may be using oil pastel, which is kind of painterly. And the permanent marker tends to hold up better than like a water-based marker, especially if you're painting it. If you're painting it, definitely permanent. And now you have to decide what colors you want. So do you want warm colors or cool colors? Sometimes picking your favorite color is a good way to go. Maybe you're gonna do a monochromatic color scheme where you're just doing lights and darks of the same color. Your color scheme can look lots of different ways. You just have to decide. Now, I think the probably hardest way to do a color scheme is to not have one, and then you're like just fumbling around in the dark and you're like, I don't even know what color. I don't know. Now, you can see here, my marker is starting to get dry, and that's okay, because I'm gonna have to go back and outline this later, and we're gonna get a big old chunky marker to do that. This is just so my lines, I can see them, I know what I'm doing. Isn't it funny how this design gets abstract? Okay, now comes my time where I'm going to put my colors in. So I think my color scheme is going to be monochromatic. Okay, your other choice you could have would be complementary, and your other choice could be analogous. Okay, so monochromatic is one color, light and dark of one color. Complementary are opposites, like yellow and purple, green and red, and blue and orange, because they're across from each other on the color wheel. And analogous are neighbors. I hope I spelled that right. And they're side by side on the color wheel. So that'd be like yellow, orange, red. purple, blue, green, okay? They're neighbors on the color wheel. So you're gonna decide what color you want. You're gonna write it on the back with your name. And I think for mine, I kind of like a blue-green color, so that's gonna be mine. And then I'm gonna do lights and darks of blue-green. All right, so then what you do is you come over here and you decide, okay, what's gonna be what? So I think I'm gonna have this be dark blue, and then I'm gonna have these be dark blue, and this is gonna be light blue to contrast, and then I'm gonna have this be a medium blue, and then I would want to contrast that, so I think I'm gonna go dark blue out here, and that'll fill all that. And then this one is gonna be light blue, and this one is just gonna be, let's see, I'm just gonna make this one blue, and then I'm gonna make this one dark. No, I'm gonna go light blue. I think that will contrast better. All right, and then out here, I think I'm gonna make this one just be the blue. All right, so now I have my plan, and now I'm ready for paint. So, I hope you enjoy this lesson and mixing all these fun colors. Thanks for watching.